Fork.
Fork.
3 plates with a knife and a fork.
Forgot to get you a fork.
That may help if we hadn't taken the wrong fork.
You look Kane's a fork.
We need a lot of fork to eat our pork.
叉子分支做成叉形。
Form.
Form.
Balloon animals are a very underappreciated art form, Alan.
By signing this form, I declare that I'm in need of emergency food and that my income is below the poverty level.
Easy answer, yes, but Kev made me sign some form that I wouldn't fuck anyone who's too drunk to provide consent.
Probably thought that was some form of blatant hostility.
We can transform her back to human form.
表单形成。
Formal.
Formal.
You had no formal education.
Now do your very best impersonation of a German aristocrat's formal greeting.
Queen Elizabeth Prince Philip attended a formal dinner party at the venerable statesman's residence at 10...
We broke up at a sorority formal.
Well, Tom and Clarissa, no need to be so formal.
正式的社交活动。
Formality.
Formality.
It's just a formality.
There is just one small formality.
This business is just a formality.
This was just a brief formality.
Well, this is just a formality.
礼节。
Format.
Format.
As far as where the idea for Sparta came from, I've always kind of really dug the Grand Prix format, so I tracked these guys down.
Have I gone off format?
In the alternating brake formatting, it comes with a powerful brake, but no balls dropped this time.
So tomorrow, Howard goes back to the old format, and all of this gutter depravity comes to an end.
Well, we had some technical difficulties and we're still playing with the format.
开本格式化。
Formation.
Formation.
Break formation.
He announced the formation of a commission on human rights violations.
Birds flying in this perfect V formation.
The ship is in combat formation.
2x2 cover formation.
形成。
Former.
Former.
Former playmate. Looking for honest, sincere, generous gentleman for...
Annie Pope is the former Ann Patterson, daughter of Donald Patterson, president of American Telekinetics.
But she was raised by her former house mother, Catherine Jordan. Joining us in studio today is former LA...
My mom, former fucking beauty queen, okay?
从前的起形成作用的人。
Formerly.
Formerly.
A lot of formerly married women took flying lessons from you.
Excuse me, hacker formerly known as Jamie, what is a while?
Formerly a guest here.
My name's Archie, formerly known as Archibald.
Okay, we've got the coleslaw, we got the bun, we've got the ground up flesh of formerly cute cows and turkeys.
从前。
Formidable.
Formidable.
Rather a formidable kind of gentleman, eh?
I've always quite liked the image of me with a sickle and cape. Dark and formidable.
That's a formidable weapon.
The element of surprise is a formidable advantage in combat.
Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough.
巨大的。
Formula.
Formula.
Didn't make formula, Veronica.
On the phone book, some places we can hit, look for bullets in formula.
Got the feeding formula.
He was attempting to combine some kind of sorcery and scientific formula.
There's no mathematical formula for that.
客套语。
Formulate.
Formulate.
And as adults, we formulate a plan. We'd like the opportunity to help you formulate how you present the operation side.
As you know, for the past 3 years, this administration has been trying to formulate a national energy policy.
Make sure my think works are extra tight, and I will formulate a plan.
Break it down, you assess the strengths and the weaknesses, and then you look to formulate a game plan and implement that in the fight.
用公式表示。
Formulation.
Formulation.
It does more for the soul than any formulation of doctoral material.
It was me who deduced that the Bormat conjecture could not be solved without Tamiyama's formulation.
Product formulation, curing, smoking, sanitation, and quality control.
Right now, any formulation could be valid for them.
Something I developed called
Path integral formulation.
系统陈述
Fort.
Fort.
Hold down the fort.
Thanks, darling, for holding down the fort.
We're stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington State.
We've got active duty soldiers from Fort Carson.
You know, Rap was thinking about going over to Fort Lauderdale.
堡垒摄要色保卫摄要色
Fourth.
Fourth.
And all that back and forth shit, and they still got married.
How else do they get back and forth?
I'm not going to schlep back and forth every day.
So we're just going to go back and forth trading favors.
往前
Forthcoming.
Forthcoming.
Actually, it's the deadline for securing sponsorship for the forthcoming Formula One season.
And the intelligence will be forthcoming.
Well, you could have been more prepared if you'd been more forthcoming with your friends.
In the forthcoming Summer Games in Seoul, Korea.
No, there'll be no punishment forthcoming for a man such as myself.
即将来临的来临
Fortnight.
Fortnight.
Blackbeard will meet his death within a fortnight.
Have you done any work, paid or unpaid, over the last fortnight?
It is believed that you will be able to leave state custody in a little over a fortnight.
Probably for about a fortnight.
Sort it out in a fortnight. Find me a loophole in the law so that I can make them all illegal, or you are both fired. And when I say fired, I do not only mean that you'll lose your jobs, I mean that you never...
2星期
Fortunate.
Fortunate.
We, oh brother, are the most fortunate of offspring.
For those fortunate enough to have an admirer this year, secret or otherwise.
It is fortunate that the consequences were not more severe.
Oh, please tell your husband that I am most fortunate to be working with your son. Your husband will be fortunate.
幸运的
Fortunately.
Fortunately.
Unfortunately, Gail is kind of woman that knows the way into a puppet's heart.
Fortunately, I don't have any breakfast meetings, so I plan on showing up at a civilized time, thank you.
Fortunately, I have other people's problems to focus on right now.
Fortunately, this happens a lot in this type of work.
Well, fortunately, well, for me that is, the assassin was most inept.
幸运的
Fortune.
Fortune.
Fortune dispenses randomly.
Costs a fortune, and sooner or later it shits on your head.
Last night you steal a small fortune, and today you lie on the beach with an American beauty.
That's why one needs a small fortune.
The men who founded this state broke from Mexico because they needed slavery to be legal to make a fortune in the cotton business.
财富
40.
40.
That rate, they'll be passing out in about 40 seconds.
By the time I'm 40, these are going to go National Geographic on me.
For a number of reasons, but Fosse was a big perfectionist, and he tended to shoot a lot of film, 30 or 40 takes per scene.
Ho! Where the rest of the 40 thieves?
He was banned for life from the store on 42nd and Broadway.
40
Forum.
Forum.
Going out with a bang at the forum.
I read through some of the posts in the class discussion forum this morning, in particular.
Strange and solitary birds were seen in the forum.
This is not... Please, Embers is not the forum for legalities.
This is not the forum.
论坛
Forward.
Forward.
And even though I'm so looking forward to the next part, I am really going to miss being pregnant.
I thought, maybe we could talk about taking things forward.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Our relationship keeps moving forward. We might want to eventually get a place together.
Will be a giant step forward in the treatment of the insane gambler.
向前的促进的生长向前的
Fossil.
Fossil.
Gotta save those fossil fuels.
No fossil fuels.
Renewable sources of energy that we might eliminate the world's reliance on fossil fuels. Now,
She wouldn't cross the street to visit that drooling fossil.
Well, then that is one angry fossil.
化石化石的
Foster.
Foster.
And my foster daughter.
He used to kiss up to my foster parents all the time, and they would give him extra butterscotch pudding.
Just get somebody down here to pick me up at the corner of 9th and Foster.
Mr. Fox, Lady Elizabeth Foster.
There's a great new spa that just opened on Foster Lake. We should go next weekend.
收养的养育
Foul.
Foul.
He's over there trying to figure out how to get you to foul out, so you just keep your feet on the ground.
It's a foul on him.
Okay, and how's about you make sure to cinch off the esophagus this time so you don't foul the meat?
That's a foul!
Total party foul.
污秽的、弄脏、腐烂。
Found.
Found.
I found a new rehearsal partner for the showcase, so now I won't miss a beat when Andrew gets back.
I hope you don't mind. I found it in the closet. I just found out I have to go to Columbia.
Which means there's no way they could have found out unless they put someone in their competitor's office.
You're just jealous, because I found love.
建立。
Foundation.
Foundation.
I'm not sure he's going to call for it right now, but if you were going to lay the foundation to get that fight, can't do much better than that.
Okay, now this is foundation.
That as this gets busier and the foundation continues to grow.
We have our big charity ball for Shane's foundation next week.
You'll run your foundation.
基础。
Founder.
Founder.
Before we introduce the founder and CEO of BASH, please remember to avoid direct eye contact, sudden movements, coughing, or negative facial expressions.
Embattled Tsunami game founder Antoine Hovacelik finds himself in the crosshairs.
If Dumbledore wanted you to find it, but didn't want it falling into the Ministry's hands, where better to hide it than the birthplace of the founder of Gryffindor?
Ridge, our glorious leader and founder of the PFJ, will be coordinating consultant at the train head.
You know the founder of Benihana?
创立者是沉默，沉默。
Fountain.
Fountain.
Fountain of love.
At the end of the party, everybody got so drunk and crazy that they started dancing in this fountain.
I'm gonna get a quick drink from the water fountain.
If it isn't the fountain of truth coming to get help figuring out the world of bullshit.
My brother saw him building a nest in the Lincoln Center fountain.
水源。
4.
4.
Think engage in my country is 4.5.
I want you to show skin in the 4 major regions. Arms, legs.
That's insane that they want £4.
The only difference between Martha and I is she probably doesn't have to worry about waking up her roommate who lives 4 feet from the oven.
Isn't that what we've been doing for the last 4 months?
4.
14.
14.
Anything up to the value of, say, £14?
Over the next 14 days, you will undergo a series of trials to prove your worthiness.
The idea 14 years ago.
The women in the ads we see are a size 0 to size 4, even though the average American woman is a size 14. The same size as Marilyn Monroe.
It matters because I'm 14 years older than you.
14.
4th.
4th.
Born on the 4th of July, and don't think there weren't jokes about that my whole life, mister, because there were.
Dogs are my 4th best animal.
Great.
4th down, and after that big play by Chris Ryan, Holly is going for a field goal.
Okay, remember that little problem I was having during my 4th month of pregnancy?
Save that shit for the 4th date, like a normal person.
第四的。
Fox.
Fox.
He also happens to be head of the Fox and Hounds who are sponsoring the ball.
I'd like to thank you all for coming out for this magnificent tradition, the pursuit of the elusive gray fox.
Yeah, a regular fox and hound.
You mean famous singer wins big race in new Fox 5 car.
狐狸尖角的行动，欺骗。
Fraction.
Fraction.
And that's just one small fraction.
Took you only a fraction of a second to kill your partner. Maybe you should, a fraction.
Important to be honest before we can move a fraction out them.
小部分。
Fracture.
Fracture.
Among other things, a cranial fracture with compression.
It's got a tibia plateau fracture.
The worst of the injury, however, was sustained to the right leg in the form of a spiral fracture.
When faced with an intense trauma, a child's mind may fracture.
Yeah, just a fracture.
破碎。
Fragile.
Fragile.
Expensive, fragile, pointy.
Fragile, even.
It just seems like everything is so fragile right now.
It's just that ever since the accident, he treats me like I'm this
Fragile, loopy.
Life's too short and too fragile.
易碎的
Fragment.
Fragment.
That's a message fragment.
The fragment is of a radioactive xenomineral.
The report is only a fragment from a probe droid in the HOTS system, but it's the best lead we've had.
This is the fragment actually entering the lower atmosphere.
We have to assume he has the fragment and he's preparing an attack.
碎片
Fragrance.
Fragrance.
We can get married again and begin with a fragrance that's not in such short supply.
Lately takes a whiff of my new fragrance.
The fragrance. Totes, and then have my own line in fragrance. Host my own show.
You know, I detect a fragrance in the air.
芬芳
Fragrant.
Fragrant.
Now a storm will drown the fragrant meads.
I bring you a little bouquet, a fragrant token of my deep devotion.
So fragrant.
The air is sweet and fragrant, and none may pass without my permission.
Warmed by the fragrant fire.
芬香的
Frame.
Frame.
Okay, now that we've got all the batteries secured to the frame, we're gonna have to manually rewire all the components of the robot. Well, he just wasn't in the right frame of mind to be a father.
What artificial satellite has seen glimpses of Einstein's predicted frame dragging?
Would you like me to order a frame for it?
框构成
Framework.
Framework.
Despite my rejection of most Judeo-Christian ethics, I am, within the framework of the baseball season, monogamous.
Feminist nonprofit cooperative operating within an anti-racist, anti-oppressive framework for people of all or no genders.
So, in solving the framework, what does it mean to reflect?
This framework is not compatible.
When I took this job, you said that you wouldn't interfere as long as I stayed within your framework.
结构
Franchise.
Franchise.
Because quite simply, the losses on the first two movies are amortized into the cost of the franchise.
Come back an exclusive interview with Robert Downey Jr., who's busy following up his billion-dollar Iron Man franchise with the equally successful Avengers series.
Not that it's about competing with the franchise gyms.
This is a strictly cash on the barrelhead kind of franchise.
UFC 286 brought to you by Tekken 8, the brand new game in the legendary franchise.
公民权给予特权
Frank.
Frank.
Frank will be committed to my 6 babies, right? I've been watching the clock, counting the minutes till I can open the alibi and watch Frank drink his way through someone else's liver.
So, Frank and Alice wanted me to tell you they're still outside making phone calls.
You want a quick BJ, Daddy Frank?
坦白的免费邮寄免费邮寄特权
Frankly.
Frankly.
Frankly, it's wigging me out.
Frankly, as a dick smoker, you don't qualify.
Frankly, Charlotte, some of us are beginning to think that you might very well have a drinking problem.
Frankly, our situation blows.
I was still struggling with the same anxieties, but now with millions of dollars that frankly, I had no idea what I was.
坦白的
Fraud.
Fraud.
Because she's a fraud.
So it can't be fraud.
So we can put a request into the fraud department and they'll start an investigation for you.
The church eventually admitted to the fraud.
You only had space for one girl,
So you committed fraud.
欺骗
Fraught.
Fraught.
Because the world out there is fraught with danger.
I'm afraid I would have a lot of difficulty endorsing an enterprise which is as fraught with genuine peril.
fraught with moral complexity.
The path to knowledge is fraught with consequence.
Well, yeah, it's only 2 lines, but they're fraught with meaning.
含有的货物装载
Free.
Free.
And if he happens to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. That's too bad.
At least we get free champagne.
Hey, do you have one free night while you're in town?
It's a free country.
See how the people are all free and the water just comes down from the sky and it don't cost nothing.
自由的释放自由的
Freedom.
Freedom.
But deep down, we both possess the same hunger for freedom.
I used to watch my mother for hours, just admiring her sense of freedom.
It's all about freedom, man, like this.
My mom will hopefully be in office again, and we won't have to worry about winning any more national elections. And I'll have a lot more freedom.
So I am enjoying my night of freedom.
自由
Free phone.
Free phone.
免费电话
Freelance.
Freelance.
And then I'd freelance as a bartender.
Murphy, freelance reporter.
This is a freelance position, though we do offer a flat rate of $1,500 a week to get you started.
Trying to get some freelance welding work.
Well, in addition to the podcast, I also do freelance photography.
自由作家自由投稿的